am your host, I guess you could say. But we are in what we're going to do in this episode is we're going to go through the standings, kind of look at. We're also going to look at injuries and stuff like that, and we're also going to look at our schedule to see who we're playing next and all that. That should be a tough game. That will indeed be a tough game. Um, then So we will be also playing that game against the Patriots in this stream. So not only are we doing bye week, but we're also doing so this could be an hour long stream. So also some good news to look at, and this is some great news for us. If I can find where it says it, Marshawn Lynch will be back, and that is great news for us. Um, that he will be back. But yes, Marshawn Lynch is back for business and so on. So let's go through the standings. We'll go to the standings. We're going to go by division. Let's start in the AFC North. And oh my goodness, the Cleveland Browns are first at 7-1. The Cleveland Browns. Who is their quarterback? That's the question, because my goodness. The Steelers are at 5-3, sitting at second, and the Ravens are 2-6-1. This was a team that beat us that bad. And then that's not good for me. Bengals are my second favorite team, but the Bengals are doing horrible. The Bengals are doing horrible, and the Browns are doing good. That's not good. Then we have the AFC South, where the Jaguars are leading 5-3. Then you have the Colts at 4-5, and the Titans at 3-5, and the Texans, poor Texans, at 2-6. Then in the AFC East, you have the Patriots sitting at 4-4. The Patriots aren't as dominant, don't have as dominant of a record as they usually do in real life. I mean, they're tied with the Bills at 4-4, another team that we lost to. And then you have the Dolphins at 3-5-1 and the Jets at 3-6. So every team is in it on this division. Like the Jets, even though they're sitting in last, could win this division. Then in the AFC West, the Oakland Raiders are Oakland Raiders, sitting at 7-2 in first, and we have a pretty big lead advantage over the Chargers, Broncos, and the Chiefs, especially about a 3-game lead over them. So I think we have a good shot at making playoffs. And then we have the NFC North, where the Packers and Lions are tied at 5-3. Vikings and Bears at 4-4. So another tight division the Bears could win very well, for all we know. Then we have the NFC South, where the Saints and Falcons are tied at 6-2. The Panthers sit at 4-5, and the Buccaneers at 3-6. Then we have the NFC East, the Philadelphia Eagles, defending Super Bowl champions, sitting at 6-3. The Cowboys sitting at 5-3. And what's with my teams? What's with my favorite teams being bad in this mode? The Bengals and the Giants are both sucking, but the Redskins are doing really bad at 1-5. So far, we don't have an 0-8 team or a 8-0 team. No 0, so no team will go 0-16 this year, or 16-0 this season. Then you have the Rams, who are sitting at 7-1, a great team. Obviously, Goff is doing great there. You got the Seahawks at 5-3, the Cardinals at 5-3, and the 49ers. Garoppolo, not enough for the 49ers. So let's look at the AFC, and right now, as it sits, the Browns and our Raiders would have the bye week, and the Steelers, the Jaguars, and the Patriots would have the third and fourth seed, and the Jaguars or the Steelers and Chargers would have the wild card. So you have all these teams. All these teams could very much make playoffs, as 4-4 is the lead. 4-4 is like is the lead for playoffs. Last wild card. So all of these teams, even the Bengals, could make playoffs. It is what it is. And in the NFC, you have the Rams, the Saints, the Falcons, the Eagles, the Cowboys, the Packers, the Lions, the Seahawks, the Cardinals, the Vikings, Bears, Panthers, 49ers, Bucks, and Giants, and Redskins. This division is a lot better. You have 4 teams with 6 wins or more, and then you have 6 teams with. Actually, you have a lot of teams with 5 wins. So you have quite a few teams with more than 5 wins. 13 teams with more than 5 wins in the NFC. Or excuse me, no. That would be that I'm looking at the wrong thing. It would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 teams at 6 or at 5 or more wins. So there are the divisions and the NFL if you want to see that. The Browns are the best. The Rams are the second best team. I could see it. The Raiders are the third best team. And then the worst team in the NFL is not the Cleveland Browns. It is the Cincinnati Bengals. Oh, as with the Bengals as my second favorite team, that hurts. That hurts a lot. That hurts a lot. One Ohio team is flying high, the other is going downward. Um, Now we are going to look at the stats, which a lot of people want to know about old Derek Carr and his interception situation because he just threw 8 interceptions in 2 weeks. That is not good. So let's see. Wow. Whew. That's a big number. Derek Carr with over 2,000 yards passing, 224 attempts, 14 touchdowns, and 17 interceptions. Dang, that is bad. That is bad as ever. That is really bad. He's been sacked 27 times. 9 games played and he's thrown 17 interceptions. That's not good. Then you have E.J. Manuel, who has 6 yards, 3 completions, and 3 attempts. And then, by the way, you have Connor Cook. What's with all these Cooks being on our team? We'll go through our rushing. We've got Marshawn Lynch, only 269 yards, 41 attempts, and then Washington's only got 217 yards, but he's got 61 attempts. So Washington's done better than Marshawn. But Derek Carr, 30 attempts, 154 yards. He's been running a lot. And then you got other guys running. Receiving, Amari Cooper, our best receiver, with 563 passes. Yards. Jared Cook with 429 yards. Roberts with 422 yards. And then Crabtree doesn't have as much as he probably should have. And then Walford. And then Washington's got a few catches. Marshawn Lynch has only got 1 yard receiving. That is not good. That's kind of poorish. And then blocking, you can look at all those. Defense, let's look at our solo tackles. Carl Joseph, Lee, Nelson, Khalil Mack. Assists. A lot of assists. Now here's the question. Who's got the most tackles is Carl Joseph. Tackles for loss. And Carl Joseph has had 4 interceptions. Conley's had 3 interceptions. Lee has had 1 interception, and I think that's and Amerson has had an interception. Keith McGill has also had an interception, and that is it. We have how many interceptions in total? 1, 2, 5, 6, 10 interceptions. So our entire defense has 10 interceptions. Derek Carr has thrown 17. That is not good. That is bad. Um, so now we're going to look at where is the fumbles. Reggie Nelson, Khalil Mack. Now where are these sacks? Did I miss it? Did I miss it? There's the sacks. 2.0 sacks. Khalil Mack has got 8 sacks on the season. 3 sacks, 3.5 sacks. A lot of sacks for these guys. And then we have kicking. Sebastian Janikowski. Field goals made, 1 field goal attempts. He's only attempted 2 field goals. And he's only made 1. What the heck? Field goal longest 49. Or 48, excuse me. Punting. Marquette King. 21 punts. 1,000 yards. Kick return. Mari Cooper with 2 kick returns for 54 yards. Holton with 13 beater and punt returns. Cordell Patterson has a touchdown, though. Cordell Patterson has a touchdown. I believe. Or no, who has a touchdown? Was it on the kick return that Patterson? Patterson's got a touchdown on that kick return? On the punt return, I'm pretty sure. Oh, well, I guess not. Mari Cooper with 10 punt returns for 131 yards. And that's pretty much this. Let's see. Let's look at the entire NFL if we can. We want to look at the entire NFL. We want to look at the entire NFL. Passing. Matthew Stafford has the most yards passing. Completions. Attempts. Who's got the most touchdowns? Drew Brees with 26 touchdowns and the most interceptions. I'm not excited about Derek Carr. Ugh. Derek Carr with the most picks. He's got more interceptions thrown than Brock Osweiler. You know it's not a good situation when you got more interceptions than Brock friggin' Osweiler. That's when you know some bad business is happening. But there's passing, rushing. Looks like Todd Gurley is a beast with 800 yards. How many touchdowns does he have? 11 touchdowns. We didn't even... And receiving, who's got the most? Jack Doyle. The most touchdowns is Amari Cooper. Amari Cooper's got the most touchdowns this season. That's huge to see. That is big. And then we won't look at the rest. But there's the stats for you guys. See legacy, team stats, awards, blah blah blah, career stats, coach. Let's see where we find injuries. Let's look at the injury report. Alright, so Navarro Bowman is injured. He is out for 1 week. Alden Smith is out for 4 weeks. That sucks. Marquel Lee is out for 4 weeks. Morrow is out for 3 weeks. And Jared Cook's out for 2 weeks. Let's see if there's any other big injuries to the NFL. Let's start with the Bears. Jordan Howard. Bengals have no one injured. Bills have... That is huge. 6 weeks without LaShawn McCoy. That is huge. Oh, Aqib Talib out for 3 weeks. That's big. The Browns are missing Derek Kendron. Jermaine Gresham. Ooh, Melvin Gordon out for only a week. They'll survive. Alex Smith is out for a week. Chiefs. I believe the Chiefs are the Chiefs not doing bad? Or Andrew Luck is out for 4 weeks. That might explain why the Colts are not that great. Or, who knows? David Irving, Dolphins. Cameron Wake is out for 4 weeks. That sucks. Lane Johnson's out for 4 weeks. Carlos Hyde's out for 16 weeks. Holy crap, well, that sucks for them. Janoris Jenkins out for a week. Nothing too crazy. Leonard Fournette's out for 4 weeks. That is bad for them. Josh McCown's out for 8 weeks. Jets don't have a starting quarterback then, I don't think. Mike Daniels out for 4 weeks. Brandon Cooks is out for 4 weeks. Nate Soldier is out for 3 weeks. Then we already know about the Raiders. The Ravens. No one for the Redskins. Kobe Fleener is out for 2 weeks. No one. Lamar Miller's out for a week. Delaney Walker's out for 5 weeks. That is a bad loss for the Titans. And Anthony Barr and Donnell Hill. Donnell Hill's out for 18 weeks. Dang, that sucks for them. He's a really good left end. And then Anthony Barr's out for 2 weeks. That's not horrible. So there you go. There's the injuries and everything. So now we're going to quickly look at our schedule. What games do we got coming up the next few days? So, wait, did it not? What the frick? I played that game, did I not? Like, I have a YouTube video of me playing that game. And I don't think that was the score. What the heck? Alright. We have the Patriots coming up. Then the Broncos and the Giants and the Chiefs and the Cowboys, Eagles. And then we end the season against the Los Angeles Chargers. Now, guys, we are going to advance to next week. And we are going to play the Patriots. This should be a good game. The Patriots are at 5-4. They need to win. They need to win this game. I mean, we could afford a loss. I mean, we don't want to lose, obviously, but we could afford to lose. Unlike the Patriots, who are in a tight division right now, and they're sitting at 5-4. If they win, they continue to grow apart from the rest of the division and help their chances of making playoffs. If we win, then we make ourselves even more better, and we give ourselves more of a chance to clinch playoffs sooner than later. So, we want to win. But, as I said before, we can afford a loss. If we lose, it's not like we're going to be horrible. That doesn't mean we're done. Doesn't mean we're out. But for the Patriots, a loss doesn't mean they're out, but it increases the chances of them being eliminated. Us, we're in a good enough spot where a loss isn't gonna. If this was almost the end of the season, then maybe I can see it, but I don't see it now. All right, let's get this game underway. Here comes Derek Carr, 17 interceptions on the season. He wants to curb stomp that. And he wants to have a better game this week. He threw 2 pick sixes last week. And then he's got Wilford, who is in for Jared Cook, who is out for the next 2 weeks, I believe, with an injury. So Wilford is definitely going to need to be one of the top players for this Raiders team. Derek Carr fakes the run, passes it to Roberts. Roberts gets to the 25. That's a 20-yard gain. 2-2. And we do have an injury. Osmali is injured. That is not good for us. Injury bug is hitting us big time this season. The injury bug just seems to want to keep on biting. Doesn't want to stay away. It just wants to bite, bite, bite. Oh, and we are sacked. Derek Carr sacked. I mean, this Patriots defense is pretty good. I mean, Tom Brady's great and all, but they got to have a good defense too. They can't just rely on Tom Brady. Nice pickup by Wilford, who's got his second catch of the game. Takes it to a 3rd and 8 situation. I keep on calling him Wilford. His name is Walford. I apologize for that. And there's the catch by Roberts, his second catch of the game as he gets the first down. All right. He's got Cooper. Cooper for the grab. Big catch by Cooper, 2nd and 2 right now. And we all know who is back. You know who's back. He's back. Marshawn Lynch. And Marshawn is going to get that first down. Or no, he's not. He's going to be 3rd and inches. So this is a big 3rd and inches coming up. A stop would be huge for this Patriots defense. Oh, and there's a block. The ball is blocked. And now 4th and inches. Janikowski has only kicked 2 field goals this season. Well, this is his 3rd field goal of the season. And it's good. The Raiders take a 3-0 lead here in the first quarter of this game. So obviously, if you're the Patriots, you're looking for something. You need Tom Brady to be Tom Brady right away. It's been a tough season. Kind of a back and forth, inconsistent season for the Patriots, it looks like. They need some consistency today. Tom Brady needs to be Tom Brady and dominate today. Tom Brady's going to throw it, hit Edelman. Tom Brady is just that good. I mean, there's not much you can do to stop Tom Brady. I mean, let's be honest. The Oakland Raiders defense needs to find a way. They need to just find a way to stop. And there's Gronkowski. Not only do you need to stop Tom Brady, you need to stop Rob Gronkowski. So pretty much you are in a horrible situation when you're playing the Patriots because you got to somehow stop 2 amazing players that are just unstoppable. And who cares? And there's a catch. And the Patriots are running down this field. As that's Bennett making the catch, Michael Bennett. A great tight end brought in to help this team. And they're going to run it. And there's a run. And there is a touchdown. Oh my goodness. A 35-yard run for the touchdown. And the Patriots lead this game 7-3. That's what I said. This Patriots offense is just too good, and the Raiders might look in trouble. They might be looking like they're in trouble right now. Obviously, they're not in a lot of trouble, but they need to score. They need offense to score. And oh, a nice return to 39. Almost broke through there, but it's a nice return for the Raiders. Walford, he's got to be a big target here. Oh, and it's almost picked. Here comes the Raiders, ready back on offense. Second down. We've yet to see Crabtree. And that was way out of bounds. I don't know what Derek Carr was thinking there. And Roberts is it's intercepted. Oh, Derek Carr with another interception. His 18th interception of the season. And Tom Brady is sacked by Khalil Mack. Big sack. Big sack by Mack. This is their best chance. They have to stop Tom Brady. You have to stop Tom Brady. And that will end the first quarter here as the Patriots have the ball. No Bill Belichick, obviously. They don't have the rights to have old Bill. Always, when I was a kid, I always wondered why the Patriots coach was just nothing. Was just called coach. And I was like, why? And I was like, well, what happened to their coach? And then later on, I realized why. Bill Belichick wasn't in the game. But when I was a kid, I was like, what? This is weird. I was just like, and there, oh, a great catch. And the Patriots are in business. The Patriots are in business. This is not looking good for this Raiders defense. This is not looking good at all for this Raiders team. I know I said we could afford a loss. That didn't mean I wanted to lose. That didn't mean I want to lose. Now we're gonna lose this game. Oh no. Oh God, the Patriots. And that is a stop right there. Burkhead with -4. Second and goal. Only 3 minutes left in the first half. Now it's second and goal at the 5. Back to where they were to begin this play. Oh, and it's over top Gronkowski. And it's fourth and goal. And the Patriots are going to kick for the field goal. We're already 30 minutes into the stream. Usually when we're 30 minutes into a stream, the stream is over because we're playing it. Usually the games that I play are like 30, 40 minutes. But since we did bye week stuff, we looked at all that stuff, and we were like 20 minutes in. This will probably be an hour-long stream. I wouldn't be surprised. This would be the longest video on my YouTube channel. So I think my longest is 39 minutes. and Derek Carr is sacked. The Raiders need to score, because the Patriots get the ball back in the second half, and the Raiders do not want to be down going in the second half with the Patriots getting the ball back. Oh, Marshawn Lynch almost had it. Marshawn just dropped it. I guess he is a running back and not a receiver, so maybe Amari Cooper or Crabtree catches that, but not Marshawn Lynch. And Derek Carr is going to run. Oh, he's been a barely. Derek Carr was so close. So close to that first down marker. Well, the Patriots get the ball back, and they're up by a touchdown, and this is going to be a tough game. Brady throws it, drops it off. I believe that is Edelman with the catch. There's Gronkowski with the catch. A minute left. Patriots still have 2 timeouts. Oh no. Oh. Whew. That was close. That was a close one. That was close. It was almost a 14-point lead for the Patriots. And that is out of bounds. Patriots, Tom Brady with 172 yards already in this second half. He is having a fantastic day today. What a day for Tom Brady. Oh, and there's a touchdown. Oh, he dropped it. Gronkowski dropped it. It's very rare Gronkowski drops the ball, but Bruce Irvin was there all day and stopped it from being a 14-point lead. And Tom Brady is sacked by Khalil Mack. And now it's 4th down. And the Raiders might have just gone saved. That stop at the end. Make it a 10-point lead for the Patriots. Alright. Boys, here we go. Second half, down by 10. Patriots get the ball back. This is going to be a tough one. And there's the stop. Lewis is going to get about 5 yards on the play. Lewis has had a fantastic game already. He's got a touchdown. He's had a few huge pass and catch receiving yards. Oh, and Gronkowski makes a move. Got him right out of his shoes there. Gronkowski, you have to be careful with him. He's a dominant player, and he's everywhere. It's not just you. You can't just guard him. You have to make sure you have your eyes on him 24/7. Oh, and that is complete. Gronkowski beautifully keeps his feet in bounds. Beautifully. And the Bengals might actually win a game. Just to say. And now the Patriots are in field goal range. And now are inching closer and closer to making this a 3-score game. Which would not be what the Raiders want. Would be a bad thing for the Oakland Raiders. And that is caught by Gronkowski. And Gronkowski is injured. That is not good if that's a serious injury. The Patriots might be in trouble. A huge third down for the Raiders coming up. The Raiders need the stop here. And that's a stop. Fourth down coming up. And the Raiders keep it to a 2-score game. We'll keep it to a 2-score game here. And it's good. All right. Nice return there to the 30-yard line. Raiders need some offense. Oh, and a drop. Derek Carr has only got 74 yards today. It has been a poorish day for Derek Carr. Third straight game that Carr has not been on his best. That is not good news. And Marshawn Lynch is going to get stopped. He's going to get about 30 yards on the play. Derek Carr, he knows they need this first down. And Derek Carr is going to run it. And he's going to pick up the first down while he does it. 29 yards on the day on the rush for Derek Carr. Doing a little dance there. Pretty exciting. And Smith is going to get the catch. Nice catch by Smith. Raiders inching closer. They need a touchdown. And Amari Cooper with a catch. And that is a great game. Injury timeout coming up. And now the Raiders are finally in the red zone. And touchdown for the Raiders. Raiders finally score. Cooper with the touchdown, his 12th touchdown of the season. He is the touchdown leader for receivers right now, and that is a big one because it now makes it a 1-score game, and the Raiders now have a chance to win this game. They just need to have their defense just needs to be on point and be great. They need their defense to show up if they want to win this game. They can't have any mistakes defensively. Alright, here comes Tom Brady looking to pretty much seal this game for the Patriots. You know, a guy like Khalil Mack would love nothing more than to be the guy to stop Tom Brady and give the offense a chance. And remember, a field goal would not be good for the Raiders, as a field goal would make it a 2-point score game again. And they're at the 45-yard line. This is a huge, huge first down. And we go to the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter action coming up. Raiders need a stop here. They need to get the ball back for their offense if they want even a chance to win this football game. And that's a big stop. That's going to be a loss of 3 yards. You need that. You need those stops. You need those big plays if you want to win this game. Patriots are known for their big plays. And a drop by Hogan. And now a huge third down comes up. The Patriots need to convert. If they convert here, that would be a bad thing for the Raiders. But if you're the Raiders, and that's a conversion, and Hogan, and that stop, and this is not good for the Raiders, as they now, that was a bad defensive play, bad play on the defense as they give up a lot of yards on that catch. And that's a touchdown. And that might be the game. And they're going to go for 2 just in case. And that's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to go the other way. And wait a minute. They're going to get 2 points from that. And now it is now a 10-point game, which is huge for the Raiders. Because that might change up a lot of things here. An injury timeout. Michael Crabtree is injured. That is not good. Oh, Cooper almost had it. Roberts, excuse me, almost had it. And it is dropped. And that is a catch by Cooper. And that is another catch by Cooper. And the Raiders offense is running it. And is at the 1-yard line. And that's a touchdown. Raiders. And now the Raiders have a chance here. They need some stops. They need their defense to come alive here in this last few minutes of the quarter. They need their defense. They need defense. And it looks like Pryor is in for quarterback. And another stop. And that is a huge pickup on first down. Two-minute warning. This is a huge, huge 2-minute warning. A huge stop. Timeout by the Raiders. A huge third down coming up. If they get this the first down, this would be the game. This could be the game right here if the Patriots get the first down. And there's a stop and a timeout. The Raiders now have a huge opportunity here to come back and at the very least tie this game, because they're not down by a touchdown. They're down by a field goal. A touchdown would win the game. The field goal would tie it and potentially send it to overtime. And that is at the 30. And now the Raiders, they only really need 30 or 40 yards to get into field goal range. They realize that they have no timeouts left, so they have to be quick. Patterson with the catch. Big catch to the 45. And they inch closer and closer to field goal range. Raiders waiting. Derek Carr's going to run. And he's going to get the first down. And he's also going to get them to the 35. And Derek Carr's just going to throw it away for some reason. My X button wasn't working there. It wouldn't throw the damn ball. Sorry for my language there. And now a sack. And this is picked off. And that will be the game right there. as the Patriots are going to win this game and move to 6-4. The Raiders are going to drop to 7-3. They came so close to coming back, but an interception ends the game, and the Raiders drop to 7-3. The Patriots improved to 6-4 on the season. Tough loss for this Raiders team. So thank you guys. Got to see the bye week. We got to see all the stats and all that. So that was great. Next week, I think we're playing the Denver Broncos, I believe. So I will see you guys next time. Adios, amigos. Peace.